your boy Xander. Is that one of his real name is? Is this Xander?
Is it? I don't even know. It makes sense.
What if his name was? Because see, everybody's thinking Xanax, right?
Yeah.
What if his name is Xander? He kind of looks like a little Xander.
He does.
Yeah.
I don't think it is though.
She's like, Mom. Yeah.
Coincidentation.
She's like, Xander. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that happening there. Your boy Lil Xan is our most hated. Listen, and so every year we have. Well, that's the one thing I love about hip hop.
Tossed out, Jazzy Jeff style.
Wait, this is what I love about hip hop. Every fucking year, there's a talk of the greats. Who's the hottest of the fucking fucking year, right? But then there's always who is the wackest motherfucker or the one that we hate the most. Yep. And it's changed 3 years. It was Soulja Boy. Last year was fucking Lil Yachty. And now it's Little fucking Xan. Yep. Alright?
Yes, it is.
Tekashi's up there too, but right now, Lil Xan is the most hated motherfucker in the game right now. Okay?
Slanderish words.
So he was recently doing an interview with Revolt.
Yeah.
He was rating some things, scale of 1 to 10. Tupac came up. He rated it 2. Said it was boring. It was boring music. All right, and he stood by it. This got a lot of people up in arms online. They got everybody talking about Lil Xan. You fucking dumb fucks. You
gave him his fame.
You made him super fucking popular.
Just did it.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't understand how algorithms work and shit.
Yeah.
He was trending on Twitter, and I was like, fuck.
Y'all did what y'all aren't supposed to do. Like, y'all don't want him to be famous. Y'all don't like him, but yet y'all make him famous by talking about him. Don't y'all know that internet hatred is the highest form of promotion? Online promotion? Yeah. It's the highest form of promotion. The highest. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did it with fucking, what's her face? What's the damn girl? The Republican chick? Oh, they did it with Take Me Outside or Fight her? That girl.
What's the other girl? I can't think of her fucking name.
Catch Me Outside, that's what I was thinking.
Tammy Lawrence.
Yep, Tammy Lauren.
Yeah, it's Tommy Lauren is her name, but I like to call her Tammy Lawrence. They did it with her, you know what I'm saying? And now it's Lil Xan. But side note, man, the funny thing was Waka Flocka said he's banned from hip hop. The most interesting thing about this is T.I. saying, "So be it." That was his response to Waka Flocka. Now we're gonna cut to. The king has spoken, right? Oh, it has he. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and put T.I. on blast.
That's the title of this. The king has spoken, or has he?
Right. Y'all know BET does rate the bars. They had T.I. on there, which is actually a pretty hilarious bit. But they gave him some Tupac bars, which he wasn't aware of. He says it's a 1 out of 5. He rates it 1 out of 5, and then he says, some chunks of paper. He says it's like rhyming cat and hat and run with fun. I'm done. And toss it. This is fucking hilarious. But
it was hilarious. They did it.
The whole thing was everybody. So this is T.I. who rated Tupac's bars as number 1.
Given it is, it's probably one of the lesser known, or one that you don't hear on a regular, so it doesn't stick to you as well. Right. So that's how they get you on these.
But it's good though.
That's the point.
It's good though because you're coming at it with a clear, fresh mind on it. You know what I'm saying? And so I've seen a couple of people. Favoritism. Yeah, right. I've seen a couple people rate Tupac's bars, and they've rated them pretty low, 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? So is Lil Xan really wrong for saying that Tupac makes boring music?
Yes, I'll interrupt you before you finish that. Yes.
Are you saying it because listen, everybody?
No, not because I was born on the same day and I'm a pothead.
He's a pothead.
No, right? that is not the reason. The reason is because that's just. I mean, how can you listen to Pac and say it's boring? Just listen to Pac. Anybody put in Pac and just listen to it.
To be fair, when I was younger, I thought Pac was boring.
But there was a whole different feud. It was East Coast, West Coast, so you're just siding with Biggie.
I wasn't just siding with Biggie because I didn't like the West Coast or whatever the fuck it was. I thought Pac was boring. And I thought Biggie was... I thought he was just fresher. I just liked the way that he would do shit.
But the shit
I liked the way that he was spit shit.
Had to do something with it too.
I mean,
subconsciously, even without you knowing, because it happened to me. But I did jam Biggie though too. Right. But I also at the same time was like, he ain't Pac, he ain't Pac. But these days as a grown man, they're like on the same level. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, as I got older, you know what I'm saying? Because listen, I used to hear Pac around. He's my enemies, with my Hennessy, and I used to be like, this shit again. You know what I'm saying? And I just wasn't into that shit.
No,
and because I personally like the rhymes. I like the Nas, and I was more in the East Coast and how they flow. I wasn't really into the West Coast as much. West Coast had some hard shit, but I wasn't really into the
gangster rap.
Right. I mean, I was, but I like the East Coast shit. That's what I grew up off of. I was more attracted to that.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
ain't no wrong with that either.
Right. And when I got older, I realized, oh, okay, Pac was saying some real shit, and then it clicked. It just clicked.
Yeah.
I don't know if I feel like I missed out. He's got a lot of throwaways. Let's be real.
Everyone does.
He's got a lot though.
Everyone does. And what albums are you talking about? Because if you put it in Illuminati,
some of those first. What was that first one?
All good.
What was that very first one?
Which one? Tupacalypse.
I think that was one. He had some throwaways on there.
Pocket beginning. Everyone at the beginning has
not Jay-Z or Reasonable Doubt. I'm just saying. Not Nas or Illmatic. I'm just saying.
But then what happened later? They had throwaways on their later albums where Pac didn't have throwaways. So it went backwards.
He had throwaways on his later albums too, though.
I don't know the last one. What, the ones post-mortem? That's because he had nothing to do with it. He has nothing to do with those. Right. They're out of his hands. So you can't rate those. But they are throwaways. But you know what? You're going to hear Jay-Z's the day he passed. You're gonna hear Nas's, so
of course
that's just how it happens. I mean,
Nas already put out a throwaway album with The Lost.
Yeah.
We rhymed out of his. He had the book. He had that one where he rhymed out of his notebook.
Yeah,
we just pulled his notebook. He's just reading rhymes that he wrote that he never put out.
Never did. Yeah.
He put out his throwaways too in a creative way. Just saying. Yeah,
he did it because he knew that if he came after, he ain't gonna have no control.
Right.
He was like, let me do it while I still have my hands on him.
Pac is a legend. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying?
To me, he's still the greatest.
I could see how somebody younger that probably hasn't really gone through anything, no strife in life, could say Pac is born. You know what I'm saying? I can see that.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Pac didn't impact everyone's life because everyone didn't live the life Pac lived. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's how
everybody's going to like Pac, though. And not everybody's going to like Biggie. Listen.
We talked about it. Yeah, exactly. It's like, everyone is not liked. Everyone's liked and not liked.
Right.
Everyone. In life.
Everybody.
Period.
Yeah, you know not even music related.
Yeah, just in life, period. So,
like this, look, I love my dog. Some people see my dog and they go, "Get this little shit out of my face," and I'm like, "How?" But it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
They don't fucking like the dog. They don't fucking like the dog. Is there a fucking opinion? They have a certain.
There's people that like you. There's probably people that don't like you. There's people that like me. People that don't like me.
Fuck
it's out of our. It's out of our hands, and who gives a fuck? You know.
Yeah, right.
Same time, I fuck with the people that like me.
Right.
I don't fuck with the people that don't like me.
You fuck with Pac.
But I fuck with Pac.
See, like, one thing that's tripping me out is everybody's like, "Why are all these dude rappers hating on Pac?" It's not. That's not a new thing.
You got to take shots at the GOAT. To try to make your claim
it's not them trying to take shots at the GOAT. It's because it's not their fault. Like, people are like, what do you think about Pac?
They're using Pac, but
they know these fucking kids don't know nothing about fucking Pac.
They really don't.
That's like asking me about
that's
fucking.
Easy to answer and say. I really don't. I ain't heard Pac too much. He's not from my time. They could easily say that, but a lot of them just go straight to he's boring because they're rappers and he was a rapper from the past that they don't care about.
Right? They don't care.
That's the thing. They don't care. They
don't inspire them.
Him saying that he's boring does not even mean he's heard Pac and listened to him.
Right.
He heard Pac possibly, but he did not listen to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
maybe he did. Maybe he tried to get into him. He was just like, I'm not into this shit. You cannot be into some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
About that life.
Right. You know.
You can't relate to it at the same time. Pac talked a lot about black struggle.
Right.
He's not black. Right. So there's a lot of shit that he's probably like, this just don't relate to me. He's not black.
What do you think he is, though?
Oh, man. I want to say he's white, but he's probably not white, is he?
Nah.
He's Hispanic?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Y'all got the same struggle?
No, we don't. Because at the same time, I grew up in a different hood. I had a lot of black friends. I didn't grow up with Hispanics.
But people be thinking you're white, though. They see you and they think you're white.
Yeah.
But you
and then they hear me and they think I'm black. But then they find out what I am and I'm Mexican.
Right,
so what the fuck, Sharif?
Same shit with Lil Xan. You and Lil Xan got the same struggle, man.
Nah, we don't have the same struggle. No, we don't. Far from it. You cannot put me in the same boat.
I'm fucking with you.
Me and him were cut from two different cloths, bro. That's all I gotta say. He ain't did the shit I had to do in my life.
Right.
Yeah. And no need to speak.
Right.
But and you know what? This part thing he did in his life that I ain't, I maybe didn't do. But at the same time,
listen, man, he's tatted up on the face, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a real thug out here, bro.
God.
I'm just fucking with you.
You know how many people got grills in their mouth after smile for me, Dad? Like when
they talking about me, bro?
Nah, I got a grill too, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, these permanent.
Background.
These permanent,
yeah,
baby.
Yeah, you got permanent.
This ain't coming out.
I didn't do that.
Right.
I didn't make that step because I wanted all my teeth, and I didn't want to get all my teeth gold.
Trying to say my teeth gonna fall out.
I just didn't know.
I just fucking. I know I say you wanted your whole mouth to go.
Want to be able to still have my.
You want to trick daddy?
Still want to be pearly white.
Nah, but like all I'm saying is. Listen, he's a kid. He's gonna say that shit. When I was a kid, I said some wild. I probably said some wild shit. Hey, have you heard this album from fucking Rappers Delight? Whatever the fucking group name was at the time. No, to be honest with you, I didn't listen to the whole fucking album. I wasn't interested.
Or some shit. Yeah, I think they're whack, and then it's like, damn,
this is whack.
Back then,
compared to DMX,
stories would have been crazy. They didn't have social media, you know what I'm saying, back then. So people said shit like that.
Imagine us.
You had to read it in the Source magazine or a magazine where it's an exclusive interview, and then it didn't spread on the internet because someone got it.
And there wasn't a million comments to
you didn't have that. Now you have that. So when someone makes a crazy statement just to get fame.
But let's be real. These blogs are like pushing it. Listen, even with the T.I. shit, they're doing shit on purpose to kind of like throw people off with the game. And this whole idea of like Pac, people from our generation didn't like Pac either. There was if you go on Google right now and you Google Tupac was overrated. Right. Just Google Tupac was overrated and you'll see all these fucking old think pieces from like 06, 05, 07 of people saying why they thought Tupac was over. It's not a new fucking thing.
That goes probably for every artist. You probably type that in for Biggie, Jay-Z, and then you'll get all the Eminem, and see all the people like that believe in that comments and be damn right, I agree, whatever. Like at the same time, all those artists don't give a fuck.
They really don't, man.
None of them.
You can't give a fuck.
Yeah, you can't. That's a part of
you got a million people that love you and 200,000 people that fucking hate you. Fuck them.
Who cares? Exactly. Like, and you know what? I mean,
that's what's going on with Lil Xan right now.
It's easy to talk
except
about.
The numbers are switched.
It's easy to talk about a man that can't put like knock his fucking head off verbally.
That's
you know what I'm saying? It's easy to talk about a dude that can't defend himself, So when you talk about, and I hate when interviewers do that because they always say, "How about Pac? What do you think?" Because he's known as one of the greatest, if not the greatest. It's arguable. So when people ask that question, it's setting it up for just a headline,
right?
A bad headline because most of these young kids don't know shit about Pac and don't know about that time of in life. You know what I'm saying? The '90s, growing up, how the struggle was then. It's a whole different life now. Different struggles, different aspects. Some things are the same, but there's a lot that was different. Growing up, I mean, there was other struggles at that time. Different drugs that were sweeping neighborhoods and shit like that. And so you can't really compare it at the same time. And then when they bring that interview and when they do an interview and they say, "What do you think about Pac?" It's meant for failure.
Right.
It really is.
Yeah, it's meant for views.